Hello everyone, Monarch here, and in the last update for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, we had a netcode update that is supposed to make the gameplay much more smooth, but by how much and if it really did make any difference. I'm going to try it out and let you all know my thoughts on the patch and how it affects online play. Starting with my first match. The game still feels the same as it's always been, but then again, our ping was quite high, so he might be an East Coast player while I'm on the West Coast. On that note, I do wish there was some way to find out if my opponent was on a wired connection or a wireless connection, because most of the problems could be solved just by both users having a wired connection. Though in previous patches, I still noticed the one-sided rollback even when I was playing against my friend who was just 20 minutes away, when we are both on a wired connection. The connection feels fine for the most part, but the second people start wave dashing or air dashing around the place, that seems to be when the one-side rollbacking seems to happen. The movement is too quick for online play, and there's not enough of an input delay to account for this additional speed. And that's where the one-sided rollbacking seems to happen. It's really tough to get the rollbacking to work properly, as can be seen by the terrible rollback implementation of Street Fighter V and Melty Blood. But when done properly, the game feels and plays really spectacularly. Games that have this amazing feeling are Guilty Gear Strive or other new ArcSys titles with rollback. And the man who solo carried rollback netcode for Melee, Fizzy. When done correctly, the rollback can feel amazing to play without the frustrations of one-sided rollback. With that little thought out of the way, how does Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl updated netcode feel? Well, I would like to say it's improved, but I don't particularly notice anything different about the online, as I still get constant one-sided rollback, even after installing mods to better improve the online gameplay. It feels slightly better than it was previously, but I'll only say it's about 10 to 15% better than it was last patch. And I still get really weird rollback issues like this constantly. Though take out air dashing or wave dashing, then the game feels incredibly smooth, but the second you or your opponent starts wave dashing around the place, then the game just struggles to keep up, and it gets even worse on big background movement stages, such as FD, when the cutscene is playing in the background. I do like that they know this is an issue to address, but they only have a single man working on the netcode, and that just isn't enough for one person. It would be nice if they put more people in charge of improving the netcode, because if Slippy can create a solid rollback netcode on a game as fast as Melee by himself, then a little extra manpower could go a long way. I do think this game is incredibly fun to play, but it still feels like a game in early access, as there are still multiple bug issues and most tournaments are run on the Switch, and that console has so many issues, such as FD lagging out the game every time the background transitions. I'm going to keep an eye out on this game as I really enjoy it, but unless the game goes free to play or fixes the online, I can't see many people justifying the huge price tag on this game, and it might see more success taking the Halo Infinite or Brawlhalla route. Either way, those are my thoughts on the game. Let me know what all of you think about the most recent patch, and what other changes or modifications you would like the team to address. Until next time, peace!